Let's play a game. Can you guess what I am? I was made around 2011. Around 98.4 million people use me here in the United States. People spend 30 minutes to an hour using me a day. Those who use me are more likely to develop symptoms of anxiety, depression, and in some cases suicidal symptoms. I have enabled criminal activities like cyberbullying, cyberstalking, as well as drug and human trafficking. Any guesses?
This is Snapchat. This popular social media messaging app knows how to reel its users in and keep them in. Snapchat rewards its users for staying on the app by populating a number next to certain friends for being consistent in communication through their app, thus making other forms of communication obsolete. But that's not the only addicting feature of this app. Snapchat stories can make users feel connected to the physical world around them, where in reality, they're just becoming more disconnected. And forget living in the moment, just share the moment. Not only can this app be addicting, but it can be harmful too. Mentally, it can damage us or make pre-existing issues like anxiety or depression worse. Physically, there have been cases where people have been harmed in the real world due to their online encounters, and that's just scratching the surface of these apps. Knowing the harm these apps are capable of, I needed to know why people are still using them. And I thought, what better place to find that out than a college campus? Keeping my goals in mind, I asked a variety of college students from all walks of life their opinions on Snapchat. What features of Snapchat do you find the most appealing?
I mainly use it for messaging my friends. I'm from Texas, so a lot of my friends don't go to OU, so it's kind of just a really quick way to keep in touch with people and kind of keep tabs on their lives.
I feel like it helps stay in contact with my friends from like back home and like being able, not having to like text them, but you got to still like see their face.
Maybe their stories, their private stories really intrigue me to see what's happening.
The private story, I feel like that's like the best part of the platform.
Being able to just talk to somebody while looking at their face, it's kind of like having a face-to-face conversation without having to FaceTime or anything. It's like texting, like FaceTime texting. I like it.
The filters, like snapping funny filters to friends, just like for silly things.
Filters. My favorite filter is the Batman filter. You know, I feel like I'm Batman most of the time.
The fact that everybody uses it to contact each other nowadays. So if I like go out to the bar, if I go out to eat, they'll ask for my Snap, not my number. So it was just kind of convenient to have it.
I do feel like it's like a form of communication. It's like my most used form of communication sometimes, like being on college and stuff in college, yeah.
And have you personally, or even just a friend, encountered any negative sides of Snapchat?
Absolutely. Every single day I just spend too much time, just like TikTok. We just get too engaged with social media and not spending time face to face, doing our school, just go outside. It's really nice outside now, but all we're doing is just spending time on our phones. That's wasting our brain away.
It's somebody's story and you feel like you're missing out. It might make you a little bit sad. Snapchat's kind of like all other social medias in the way that it kind of dilutes your life. It makes a lot of people seem like they do more than what they really do. It kind of makes you feel bad about your life.
But just how bad it is, like structurally, like as an app. I really hate the discovery feed. I don't know if there's any like talk about that, but I just don't like the content. It's very addictive and dumb.
I think people are very quick to whip out their phones and record stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that probably didn't need to be posted that's been posted and definitely did some damage on people.
It was just too much. I was like, I hate this pressure of even though it is for a few seconds, I feel like if I don't respond immediately, we'll get into a fight or something.
I had a lot of anxiety and just pent up stress, and it was because I had all of these extra platforms like Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter and stuff where I was getting DMs and messages, and I just felt kind of inclined to answer even though I wasn't really ready to answer. Bad friend when I wasn't answering, so I deleted it because I didn't want to have that kind of pent up feeling.
And even though these interviews provided very valuable insight, there's still many stones left unturned here. But almost all of the issues here can be traced back to one root cause, which just so happens to be something much, much larger. Big tech conglomerates don't see the people affected negatively by their apps, just the profits that they sow. But let this be a message to big tech. We know what you're doing to us. And sooner or later, you're going to run out of people to profit off